Me? I'm sorry, it got disconnected. Yes. Able to hear me, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Naveen.
sir.
Yeah,
Thanks.
now we can.
Thank you. So here, after GST introduction, every organization, very big to small, they can't upload manually. They need to submit their through a software only. So that is a reason now there is no manual accounting concept in India, right? Now, like prior to that only, we have the softwares are divided. Some companies are using accounting softwares, or accounting packages, you can call it as an accounting packages, and ERPs. So probably the people who are not from accounting, I will take this in separate sessions. What is accounting packages? Okay. So here accounting packages is nothing but which will give you a solution only for finance related. Clear? These accounting package will give a solution. We can use this software only for accounting purpose, not for any other purpose. As I said that we have a different departments are there: finance department, HR department, marketing department, production department, sales tax. So this accounting packages or accounting software we can use only not in complete finance, end-to-end finance activity. Only accounting part we can do in finance department also. Okay. For example, if I take, we have accounting packages. I'll take some example. Tally. Okay. Next one we have Tata EX. Okay. We have one more Focus. Okay. Next one, QuickBooks, Wings. Next one. There are thousands of. Okay. We have thousands of accounting softwares are there. Okay. So Tally, Tata EX, Focus. So when it comes to ERPs, we have as I said, that thousands and lakhs of ERPs are there in the market. Okay. One is, okay, SAP is the number one leader in ERP. Next one, Oracle. Okay, we have, okay, JD Edwards, Ban. Okay, JD Edwards, Ban. Give me a second. Okay, for example, if I say Ban, NetSuite, you need not to remember everything. Okay. Next one. InfoR. Okay. So like we have any number of Cypro. Yeah, this is one not leading Cypro. So what are the ERPs you have heard? At least PeopleSoft. These are the old ERPs, PeopleSoft and all. Now there is. What are the ERPs you heard? What are the ERPs you heard? Do you heard
Yes.
about SAP? Do you heard about SAP?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Do you heard about Oracle?
Yes.
Do you heard about JD Edwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very frequently or often?
Very
Not very
often.
well, not very
Often.
frequently.
Right?
Yeah,
Cypro?
often.
No, Cypro I haven't heard of.
See, that's the reason. Like SAP, I'll tell you what is SAP actually, why SAP is the leader. We'll discuss on that. But meanwhile, okay.
But
So,
generally, I
sorry?
have heard of SAP and Oracle, both
Yeah,
these
that's
two
it.
only.
Majority, we heard about only SAP and Oracle. That's it. Okay. So these are JD Edwards is an outdated. Now they have merged with Oracle. PeopleSoft also merged with Oracle. Clear. So, but said Tally is trying to claim it's an ERP. Tally. Okay. Hope everyone heard about Tally in accounting software. Right? They are okay. They are trying to claim it as an ERP. But can we generate any HR reports in Tally?
No.
We can't generate, right? We can't generate
No.
any HR reports in Tally. Okay. We can't generate HR reports in any of this. Quality reports we can't generate in Tally. Production reports we cannot generate. Okay. Because they're trying to claim an ERP, but we can't generate, as I said, that this particular software used only for only this department, finance department. Right? But this cannot be used for any other departments. Right? So whatever I'm calling it as an accounting software, right? So these will be used only at finance department, in the finance department, only for some extent, not for complete end-to-end finance solutions. Clear? So that is the reason these are segregated under accounting package, even though they are trying to claim it as an ERP, but they are not ERPs. Clear? But here ERPs, as I'm saying that SAP, right? SAP will give a complete end-to-end solution of any organization. Why SAP is the leader in the sense, okay, SAP will give a complete business solution, will give complete solution to any enterprise. Any enterprise. Means end to end. End to end, it will give the solution. So this SAP can be used any of the department in the above. I have taken 5 or 6, right? In each and every area, we can use SAP. I can generate finance related reports. I can generate HR related reports. I can generate marketing related reports. I can generate production report. I can generate tax reports. I can generate any sales report in SAP. Apart from that, right? So it supports almost all 36 different departments. 36 different departments it will support. That's the reason we called it as a normal 36 different modules. 36 different modules. And again, 27 industrial, 36 different modules in the sense it will for big organizations, very big organizations. Means end to end it will support. Okay. Earlier, it was not suitable. Earlier, it was not suitable for small organizations, SAP. But from 2013, 2012, they came up with IS, Industrial Solutions, 27 IS. IS is nothing but Industrial Solutions. Industrial Solutions. So what do you mean by that? So it's not only support a big organization. From here, it started supporting small organizations also. Don't go with the spellings, please. Clear? 27 means if I want, see here, if I want, my business is a real estate business, right? So if I purchase SAP, it will give complete dump. It will give a complete dump in the sense, if I purchase SAP license, it will support a finance, HR, marketing, production, sales. So I may not utilize all the features of SAP. So they are spending, for example, some 90,000 rupees for one license. For example, ECC I'm talking, right? 90,000 rupees per license, right? So if I'm spending for one license 90,000 rupees and I'm not utilizing 10% of the features of SAP, then because I'm using only into real estate, so the entire stuff will be get wasted for me. So that is the reason. And again, for example, I'm into a joint venture business, right? So I don't want all the whatever features are available in SAP. I don't want to use, hardly I need to use JV. That's it. So what I will do, all the features of this. So it's based. So that is the reason small organizations earlier, when it was supporting only 36 models, then the small organizations were using other softwares. So to overcome that difficulty, SAP came up with small packages, small applications, industrial solutions. Means it will support insurance, it will support real estate, it will support whatever is there. Every industry it will support. So that is the reason they call it as in 27 IS. Those say they separated small organization. They found some small businesses that is coming to 27, whatever it is. So that will come under 27 industrial solutions, and they need not to purchase the complete license, okay, which is little expensive when compared to a small. Clear? It is giving
Naveen,
end-to-end, one second, end-to-end solutions, and as well as a whatever industry required, specific requirement. Clear? For example, I am into product purchase, only purchase orders I need to create it. Clear? So they came up with a concept called Ariba. Ariba was the third party, but SAP has acquisition, and they came up with a product called MRP, Material Requirement Planning. Right? So here I required only material consumption, material purchases. So I need not to purchase all this software. So then I'll purchase only one software called MRP. So that costs you very less. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
yeah, Naveen, I recently came to know like for small industries, like SAP has introduced SAP Business One ERP, like,
Yes.
and similarly, like for Oracle also they have introduced like NetSuite that you were
Current
telling
suit. Yep.
for small industry.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but actually the flexibility of SAP is more than the Oracle.
Yeah.
That's the reason people are, because it is, they came up with
The
the Fiori
reporting
apps and all those stuff. Clear. So
reporting
that is
is
the reason.
robust.
Sorry.
The reporting is robust in
Exactly
terms
in
of
SAP.
SAP.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So that plays a difference between your other ERPs with SAP. Okay. So this is industrial solutions it has given. So here SAP will complete solution for whatever required for any enterprise. If I take Oracle, may not give this much. JD Edwards will give you only for production related, end-to-end production, or this one purchases. So right. So PeopleSoft will give you only HR related information, HR related, right? So like that, only SAP. Why SAP? And after that Oracle. SAP is captured 60 to 70% of the market, and Oracle is captured almost all 20 or 25%. Okay, and other 10 to 5% is captured by other ERPs and other accounting softwares. So there is no competitor, I can say that, in the current market segment to SAP. That's the reason SAP is crystal clear leader in the ERP segment. Right? Again, I am reiterating, they have a crystal clear roadmap till 2047. Again, I'm reiterating, it is having a crystal clear roadmap till 2047. Clear? One second. Okay. SAP, again, I'm reiterating what is SAP stands for. SAP stands for, everybody knows, but still I'm reiterating. Okay, SAP stands for, we know that. S stands for systems. A stands for, this is S. This is S. Sorry. S stands for system. A stands for applications, systems applications. Okay. And P stands for products. Okay. systems, applications, and products. This is and products in data processing. Okay, I have given what do you mean by systems, what do you mean by applications, what do you mean by products. Clear? It's not system, it's not application, it's not product. Systems, applications, and products in data processing. Don't call it as a SAP. Again and again, I was reiterating. Don't, it's not a word, it's an abbreviation, right? It's not SAP, it's a SAP. It's a SAP. Clear? It's S. It's always SAP. It's not. Okay, these are S is a different word. Systems, applications, and products. And products. Okay, I'll just mention here. Okay, again, I'm reiterating. What do you mean by systems? Okay, what is system? Okay, see, what do you mean by systems? See, SAP is not one system. SAP is not one system. Okay, it is a combination of different systems. Okay, combination of different systems. Okay, so what do you mean by this one? SAP can connect to capable to connect. SAP is capable to communicate or connect, capable to connect with, okay, not only SAP environment, not only SAP system, it is capable to communicate or connect. It is capable to connect with any other system. With any, that is the reason we call, what do you mean by digitalization? Okay. Okay, here digitalization, globalization, we need to connect in day-to-day business. My business need to be connected to different systems. Like for example, so if I want to purchase something, then I need to connect with vendors. If I want to sell something, then I need to connect with my customers. If I want to do a bank transaction, then I need to connect with banking. If I want to connect with not only banking, if I want to do any HR, then I need for a tax, then I need to connect with the GST department. Nothing but GST Suvidha, that is one system. So here, day-to-day activities, whenever I'm in business, I need to do different activities. So different people, different systems we need to connect every day. Clear? So SAP is not only capable to connect one system, it is capable to communicate with a different system. When I say my customer, so for example, I say I need to connect with my vendor. So vendor is having a different software. So probably they are using some other whatever JD Edwards or any other ERP they are using, right? For example, and I am purchasing products or services from my vendor. So they will raise an invoice in JD Edwards and they are sending to us. Clear? So here I am using SAP, right? So SAP can convert. There is whatever conversion we are going to do, that is called interface. Okay, how it will be converted? Nothing but, for example, you are belongs to one different language and I am belongs to one different language. Clear? So what is the conversion interface here? To make communication a proper in between us, in the sense there is an interface called, for example, I am using a language called English. So this is a language where I can communicate with all. Clear? In the same way, SAP is having such a wonderful interface, so that can be capable to communicate with any other system. Any other system, whatever softwares I have taken here, so SAP can able to connect with any system. How? In the sense it is having an advanced interface system. Means it will take the information and it will convert into SAP environment, and it will, and whatever SAP is giving an out solution, right? So same thing it will convert according to that particular system. So that we call it as an advanced interface system. Clear? So that is the reason SAP is not only a system. It's not communicating with only one system. It is able to communicate with a number of systems. If I say system, then it is nothing but it can capable to communicate only with one system, connect with only one system. But SAP is not like that. It can be connected with any number of systems. What is the feature, like how it able to connect or communicate? Because of the advanced interface that we will see how it will convert and all those stuff. Clear? So that is the reason I'm clearly mentioning here. SAP is not one system. It is a combination of different systems. Right? Combination in the sense how it will have an interface. Clear? So for example, I want to communicate with my banking. Clear? I will deposit, I will give checks to my vendors, right? I will receive checks from my customers. I will deposit. How it will be updated? Because bank is using a different software and my organization is using a different software. So here SAP provide the facility. SAP is having a facility. We can convert the banking, whatever forms they have, we can convert that forms according to our SAP interface. Clear? So that is the reason it makes more number. That is the reason we call it as not only a system, it is considered as a systems. Is this clear? Any questions on this? Anyone have a questions? Okay, so what is this interface? We call it as a digital technologies. Right? Any questions here? Any questions here? Any questions here?
Clear to me, Navin.
Okay. Next one, applications. What do you mean when applications here? Right? What do you mean by applications here? Applications are nothing but your different departments. Clear? Different departments. Application. It's not application, it's applications. Right? Applications. Applications are nothing but here, I can call it as in modules or departments. Right? So here SAP is not only supporting to one department or one module. One module is nothing but any department. Clear? So SAP will support up to whatever departments are there in the organization. It will support every department. Every department. Clear? So that is the reason we call it as an applications. Clear? It's why applications. Okay. What in one application? Okay. So here I can say that. Okay. So as I said that, finance, right? Okay. Marketing, right? Sales, right? HR, CO, controlling department. Okay. Controlling materials. Okay. Materials. So for example, SAP is having a different modules to do any finance module. So here the modules, I am using the modules, in general we call it as a department. So in SAP we call it as two different modules. Functional modules. Okay, we have technical modules. Right? We have two different modules. Someone is asking you how many modules we have in SAP, right? We have two different modules. One is functional modules and technical modules, right? So here we are doing into functional modules. Okay. 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 What are the functional modules we have? Okay. What are the functional modules we have in the sense? For example, FI. Nothing but finance module. Finance. Okay, CO. Controlling module. Nothing but departments it will support. Controlling module. Okay, QM. QM. Quality management. Quality management. Okay, here I'll call it as financial accounting. Financial accounting. Okay, financial accounting. What is the financial accounting lead? Okay, it will show the financial position of a company. Financial position of a company. Correct? Okay, why we need to prepare a books of accounts? To know the financial position is the only one thing. Why we need to prepare a books of accounts? Okay. So here, what is the need? What is the need to maintain a financial accounting?
Know
Clear?
the financial.
Sorry?
No.
To know the financial, but that is the only reason we have. But if I don't want to know the financial position also, it's fine. But here, any organization, it's a legal requirement. Clear? If you are, it is a mandatory to maintain your books of accounts. If you are maintaining, if you are not interested to know your financial position, that's fine. But you are running a organization, you are running a business, you are running a firm, right? Then mandatory, as per the legal requirement, we need to maintain a books of accounts. Clear? The people normally, whenever I'll ask what is the need of financial accounting, in the sense, normally people will say that, okay, it's to know the financial position of my business. Okay, that is only a primary requirement, but mandatory. If I want to maintain, also fine. No one will ask me. But if no one is asking, in the sense, but it is a legal requirement. Legally, we need to prepare that kind of accounting. Clear, everyone? Clear? Any questions? Okay. As per 1956 Companies Act, it is a mandatory to maintain financial accounting. Sir. Clear? So same thing, not only legal requirement to know the financial position of the company, we need to maintain a books of accounts. Clear? So this is nothing but internal and external reporting purpose. Internal and external reporting purpose. So for example, internal in the sense management need to know how my financials are going on. Clear? So next one, this is only internal and financial accounting is for internal and external purpose. Internal and external purpose. Internal and external purpose. Internal in the sense, for example, I want to check, for example, how my profits are going on last year for analysis purpose, right? So I said external purpose. What do you mean external purpose? External purpose in the sense vendors who are not directly related to my business, my company. For example, vendors, customers, right? Banks. So for their purpose also, we will prepare our financial reports. Why they required our reports? For example, I want to get a loan. I want loan from bank. Clear? I don't have any financial reports, right? On what basis bank will approve a loan for my organization? Because we need to submit our financial reports of previous years. Clear? So with that, system will understand, bank will understand how my organization is running. On that base, they are going to provide loans. Clear? Next one, controlling CO, costing. So this is exclusively for internal reporting purpose. Internal purpose. It's not to publish. Whatever reports we are going to generate in CO module or costing module. Clear? So here financial accounting, it's whatever reports we are going to generate. So that will be useful for internal purpose and as well as external. External in the sense third parties who are not directly involved in our business. Okay. So here this is internal purpose. Right? So whatever, for example, we are spending cost, right? So we are paying rents, right? to fix the price of I'm producing a product called pen, right? I'm spending different charges from purchase of raw material to prepare a finished goods and to reach the market. Before selling, we will spend lot different expenses, right? And on the base of that, we will fix the price of the product, right? And whatever amount we are spending, right, internally whatever amount we are not supposed, we are not going to exhibit, or we are not going to show everything to external people. Clear? So whatever internal, whatever cost we are spending, what to manufacturing a product, or whatever internal expenses we are spending, right? So that will be only for internal purpose only. So why we need to maintain internal purpose? For example, I have produced 100 pens this time, and in the market we have sold only 90 pens, right? So how much is the loss? I want to check with that 10 pens. So how it is possible? In the sense, I need to analyze how much I have spent for each pen, what are the levels I have spent, different modes, right? So everything, if I have a data, then only I can find out whether I am in a profit or loss. Same time, next one, why only I am able to sell 90 pens? Why can't we reach? So we need to analysis our demand for our product in the market. Those analysis we can do with your controlling module. Clear? And quality management. Clear? So these are different modules like quality management. Let me check here. What is controlling? CO controlling? It is internal reporting purpose. Internal reporting. Internal reporting purpose. This is talk about, okay, this will talk about your only cost and revenues. Cost and revenues. Okay, this is a different module, revenues. So revenue minus cost equal to your profit. Profitability. Okay, so what we will try to do, management will try to minimize the cost and maximize the revenue, right? With that, we can maximize our profit. Okay, next one. So we call in different terminology. Okay, we call it as a if terminology COGS, COGM and COGS. Okay, I'll repeat next later this one because it would be over burden. What do you mean by COGM? When I'll take basic accounting class, I'll explain this. Okay, next one. Quality management. This one. Next one, materials management. One more module we have, materials management. Okay, next one, sales and distribution. Sales and distribution. Clear? Next one, we have one more module called plant maintenance. Plant maintenance. Next one, production and planning. Production and planning. Production and planning. So these are like this, we have a different modules. These are called modules which supports different departments. Different departments. So SAP alone can support all the departments which will be there in an organization. Clear, everyone? Any questions here? I'll give a pause here. Any questions here? Any questions here? I'll give a pause. Any questions before I proceed to the next? Yeah.
No, Naveen.
Okay.
Clear.
So apart from that, okay, if you don't have anything, then I'll go ahead with our technical modules. In SAP, we have a technical modules like one is ABAP. Okay. So what is ABAP? Advanced Business Application Pro. Okay. So here in the backend, whatever SAP screen, for example, I'll show you. I'll open one SAP screen. Okay, this is my SAP server. I'll explain later what is what. Okay. So, for example, there is an application FB60 Y100. So here, so everything will be written in the backend program. Clear? Every screen. For example, you are opening this particular screen, right? This particular screen will be written in the backend, a program with a program called ABAP program. This is called ABAP program. Clear? So we call ABAP program in the sense, right? ABAP program is nothing but in the backend, the screens are developed. This is nothing but it will be used for development of SAP screens, right? Enhancements, we can do it, right? So this screen, you can, so when I say FB60, then this particular screen is available. How it is available in the sense, in the backend, there will be a program driven. So that will be driven in a program called ABAP program, Advanced Business Application Program. Clear? So here to learn, to have a knowledge on this programming, we need to have a knowledge on coding. Okay, we need to have a knowledge on coding, right? We need to have a knowledge on programming knowledge. We need to have programming knowledge. Clear? This is required. Coding and programming knowledge is required to learn this. So from where you will get, you need to have a basics of from C language, right? If I can say that, if I say C++, okay, and Java, a bit of Java. If you know these things, then definitely it will be easy for us. The ABAP, right? It will have a complete coding, right? It need to have to learn this particular ABAP, you need to have this coding knowledge and we need to have programming knowledge. Clear? So to do this, so here what, as I said, that functional modules and technical modules. So here the people who are working on functional modules, right, who are eligible to do this functional modules, in the sense, whoever, we don't require, what are the eligibility to have a functional module, in the sense, again I'm coming here, what is functional module, now you know what are the functional modules we have. So nothing but which we use for departmental to record day-to-day activities, functional modules. So here functional modules who are eligible, so does coding is required? Zero coding knowledge, as of now, right? Do we require programming knowledge? Zero programming knowledge is required. Clear? What is required? So we need to understand business process. That knowledge means someone is explaining, we need to understand business process knowledge is required. That how we are going to get? Only with the practice. Clear? That is only with the, so here, who are eligible, who can understand the business process, those people are eligible to do this particular course, functional modules, right? And if I want to work, so here we call it as a functional consultant. So whoever working on functional modules, we call it as a functional consultants. Nothing but software engineers only. Both will be considered as a software engineers only. But here core comes under, we call it as a functional consultants. And these people who are working on this one, technical one, let me change here, or what I do. Okay, let me copy this. So here we need to finalize where we need to see ourselves. That's it. That is the only thing. Okay. Right? Technical modules. So under technical modules, we have a ABAP, right? Advanced Business Application Programming knowledge is required, right? Who are interested, who are having a knowledge on coding, programming, logic, right? So those people can work as an ABAP consultant, right? And here we consider as a functional consultants. Functional consultants. And when it comes to another way, we have basis consultants, right? Core technical modules are basis. So I'll tell you what is the abbreviation for basis also in next sessions. Basis consultants. So what is the requirement for basis consultant? We need to have a knowledge on system administration, right? Server maintenance knowledge, server maintenance knowledge, right? Next one, OS knowledge, right? Okay. So whoever is having system administration knowledge, server maintenance knowledge, right? Operating system knowledge, those people are eligible to work as an basis consultants. So we call it as a technical modules. These two are, there are a lot of, but as of now, I'm discussing about two technical subjects, ABAP and basis. ABAP is a programming side and basis is a pure hardware side, right? And for this, we don't to work as a basis knowledge, we need to have this skill set, and we don't require any coding knowledge, no coding knowledge, no programming, no business knowledge, no business knowledge. Okay. And for them to work as a ABAP consultant, we need to have coding programming knowledge, but no business functional knowledge. Business knowledge not required, right? Hardware knowledge is not required. Hardware knowledge is not required. But here same thing. Functional consultant need not to have any coding programming knowledge, but at the end we will do hardly 10%. My entire career, whatever career, I have not yet written a single line of programming till now. Right? So here only the thing is here we don't require any programming knowledge, right? Any this one coding knowledge, right? Any system knowledge not required here. Only business process knowledge we need to have. And how to get a business process knowledge, that all depends upon how we practice, how we involve. Clear, everyone? Any questions on this? So this is about your ERP and SAP, right? So SAP is giving a solution to end-to-end businesses, end-to-end an organization, end-to-end an enterprise. Clear? So it will give you, that is the reason 70% market is captured by SAP. And as I said, that other 30% is captured by Oracle and other ERP and other accounting softwares. Yeah. Any questions still here? I'll give a pause. Any questions from anyone? Any questions? Yes, no, maybe, may not be.
No, Naveen.
So majority could be a repeated, but still. Okay. So here, normally, again, if I get selected, for example, how the opportunities in SAP, if I'm doing my functional model. So here, this particular course, whatever we are designed, majority people knows about it, but still I would like to give this thing. So here we are considered as a functional consultant, right? This course is designed to make ourselves as a functional consultant, right? Here, there are two types of opportunities we have. Again, I don't want to discuss what do you mean by BPO, KPO, captive and all those stuff. Here we have two types of opportunities we have. One is end user opportunities. Okay, after this particular course, and consultants, right? So which opportunity we are need to look, right? Here we have a two types of opportunities we will have in SAP environment. One is a end user level and another one is a consultant level. So end user level, right? Does we require this particular course? Do we need to do this particular course? Absolutely not. Absolutely not required. Basic knowledge in the sense only entry level knowledge. Okay. That is enough to work as an end user, SAP end user or any other end user. So here majority things not required SAP knowledge. Not required SAP knowledge to work as a end user. Clear? Means what do you mean end user? Whatever developments we do, consultant will do, they will work on this particular software, end application. Clear? So the people who are working as an end application, then they are considered as an end users, right? For them, how it is developed, how it is configured, how it is done and everything, they don't require. They don't require that particular knowledge. But this is not our, we are not targeting this. This particular course is not targeting this. Clear? We are targeting this area. Our area is this area. Clear? So again and again, I am reiterating, is it a tough to get an opportunity at this level to work as a consultant? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Only the thing is, as I said, that programming knowledge is not required, coding is not required, then what is required? What is required in the sense, is it easy? I can say that yes, it's easy. Is it a challenge? Yes, it is a challenge for. Two things. So what is the success rate? Again, I'm telling you, what is the success rate in the consulting level in the sense, thousands, lakhs of people across the globe are learning this particular course. Across the globe, 90%, sorry, across the globe, lakhs of people are learning this particular SAP FICO course or whatever functional courses. But what is the success rate? Hardly 30%. Hardly 30%, like your chartered accountant or any other this thing. This is also considered as a professional degree only. Your SAP FICO course is also considered as a professional degree only. Clear? But why I am saying 30% here? It could be 100%. It could be 100%. But what is the thing is actually joining this particular course. Okay, it's not a challenging one. But here the thing is normally the duration of the course is little higher. Okay, little high, the duration. But normally in the market, again, and I'm reiterating, people will teach this particular course in 2 months, 3 months, 15 days, right? But again, I'm telling you, covering this entire course, right, within 30 days or 1 month or 3 months or 6 months, right? It is not possible to cover. If we want to cover everything, okay, at least see, again, this is an ocean. No one will cover entire thing, but majority things we want to cover in the sense, at least it will take 8 to 9 months time. 8 to 9 months time, but for me, it will take more than that only. And everybody knows. If you do regularly, minimum it will take more than 9 months. Clear? So why 30% success? People will join in our sessions initially. For example, if I take 100, right? As long as the course continues, people, first of all, here the people who are first thumb rule is practice. From day one, if you are, as I said, that is the reason I'm comparing SAP course with the professional, any professional degree, like your CA, CWA, or any other professional groups you are preparing. In that way only, we need to have a dedication. First, dedication is very important. Learning is not a challenge in this particular area. Only dedication is important, and that too dedication in the sense we need to do a lot of practice. If we spare time for this, then only we need to join this particular course. If we don't have a time, then if you see, no one will have time, but we need to, by hook or crook, we need to take time for practice. If we are doing enough practice, then 100% we will be in this 30%. As I said, lakhs of people, thousands and lakhs of people are joining the course. Why 30%? Is it that challenge? No, absolutely not. Because no logic, no coding, nothing is there in this. So only it all depends upon how you you will remember the things here. On the spot, you need to get it if someone is asking you. So that memory is important. So how we can improve our memory? Only with this practice part. If I do any number of practices, what is the limit for practice? It's not in our hands. It all depends on sky is the limit for practice. As I said that for me, 1,000 times if I practice, I will remember the things. And for you people, if you practice for 3 to 4 times, you will remember. Then according to that, you have to. Only the success mantra in SAP is functional area. I'm saying practice, 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 and practice. Right? So here, if I want to see myself in a consulting level, then definitely I need to have this zeal. Nothing else. And that is the reason I'm saying in the market, people are there to complete this particular course 15 days, 1 month, 3 months, 2 months, 6 months. But again, it all depends how they are teaching, how you are understanding. But for me, I can't complete anything less than 8 months or 9 months. Because our syllabus is very vast. We are covering n lot of things in this. So that is the reason it is not possible to complete in 8 months or 9 months, within less than that. It may take more than that, but not lesser than that. Clear? Only the day one, I'm saying only you need to give us space. Understanding, again, I'm telling you, if you are not understanding, leave it to me. I'll make you to understand. It's my responsibility. Clear? But after understanding, if you not put this into practice, then it will go vain. That is the only one thing. Clear? What I'll do, I'll give a pause, not only pause, I'll stop here today. Tomorrow we will continue, we will enter into system. We will see the system. And tomorrow, what is the things, different things are there. Okay. Before that, before closing, I'll call it for today. If at all any questions, please raise it. Then we will stop it for today. If at all any questions, feel free to reach. Yes, no, maybe, may not be.
No, Navin, from my end, no.
How about others? This is n number of times I've repeated in our other sessions also, but still. A practice part.
No,
Okay.
Navin, it's clear.
Okay, then tomorrow would be a little interesting thing. We will enter into a deep dive in subject in tomorrow part. Okay. Thank you all. See you in tomorrow session.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Navin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Navin.